Till date, people are still rushing to the cemetery and they pay huge amount of money to bury their loved ones. It is an abomination. People who are buried in Boro are those that have done evil things. When we talk about spirituality, we forget that there is a lot of things involved. And that is why many of us have looked at what the West brought to us, know that the intentions of the West were evil. So when we condemn Christianity in its entirety, what we are trying to say is that it was not for good intention, not because we will have a better life, both here and afterlife. Now let me give you an example. Today, especially the part of IGBO land where I come from, many people in the name of church have taken to bury their own family members at the church cemetery. And, to worsen the whole thing, they pay a huge amount of money to do that. It's not even the money that I'm concerned about. The issue is that the implication of burying your own person as a cemetery. Now, if you will recall or if you will remember, many of the land given to the church were places that the community has declared Mboro or Umpa, which means it's a place that souls are being locked in the spiritual realm, just like a man is locked physically in something we call prison, which is in Igbo, if you translate it to Igbo, is Mboro, which is the same thing with Mboro. They're just the same thing. This one is spiritual soul imprisonment. This one is physical imprisonment. Now, we have this belief that because the church have inherited the place and because the church have transformed the name from Mboro to cemetery, that it is no longer a place of locking up souls. But we are wrong. What they did not tell us is that nothing changed. As a matter of fact, it is worse. Imagine yourself burying your father or your mother in that kind of place. And then when you look at it, by the side of your father, by his left hand side, a total stranger. By his right hand side, a total stranger. At the head of your father, another stranger. At the front, at his leg side, another stranger. Being buried in the midst of strangers. Common sense will tell you that something is actually wrong. But because we are told that anything that the church has gotten involved with, because of the lies that are buried in the Bible, that those things, like they normally say, all things have passed away, behold, all things are now new. Who told you? We've discovered that the more we go deeper into church, the more we have problems in the society, the more we get into areas that we cannot even define how to solve them. So when we say that the church is diabolic, we know what we are saying. The people has been deceived, deeply deceived. The deception is more than they can condone. If from every area, every aspect of life, the one that is really affecting people today in our place where I come from is the cemetery. Many of those souls are locked. Many of them are complaining. And I can tell you for free. And the worst part is that although young men and women are waking up these days and nobody wants to bury their parents in the cemetery. People are even buying land that they will convert to their own to bury their father or their mother if they don't have a land. I was impressed when I visited some part of Delta State, which is, of course, one of the heart of Igbo land. And I discovered that families bury their own people inside their houses or compound. And I find it very fascinating. I mean, very interesting. I say at least there are people who now understand and know how these things work, who cannot be deceived or misled by the deception of the white. But then it's quite unfortunate that where I come from, we practice that because we want to preserve land. We are thinking of where we will build our next house. But these lands, it is the same people that gave birth to you, that made you inherit that particular place. What is wrong in you and them sharing the same compound? Who told you that if you bury your father or your mother in your compound, that you will not be able to enjoy that compound? These white people came with concepts that have damaged and destroyed our mental state. We don't even know what is right or wrong, and yet we have problems all over us, and we don't even know why those problems are coming to us or why we are soaked in such problems. Till date, people are still rushing to the cemetery, and they pay huge amount of money to bury their loved ones. It is an abomination. People who are buried in Boro are those that have done evil things. Those that the land have rejected. Those that have questions to answer. These are people that are buried in Boro. That the church has taken up that place does not sanctify it. Does not make it something new. That they gave it a name called cemetery does not change what it is. It is still a spiritual prison. So taking your loved ones there is a crime against them. And that is why many of these souls are fighting their own people. And you are asking why? So there is a lot of things that are not clear to us as a people, and we have really embraced these things. And that is why some of us are speaking out, so that people will know that what they are doing and the way and manner they are doing it is wrong. The presence of the church, in fact, has damaged so many things. It did not change anything, did not bring any sanctification.